I want to apologize. I'm so sorry. Best laid plans. We're back in the house because of the Wi-Fi reception. So just want to apologize. But again, this is Mary Chipper. I'm broadcasting live with Dr. Suzanne DaSilva. Dr. Suzanne was sharing with us her background. So did you want to just start over?
Sure.
Again? So sorry.
So I went to school. My undergraduate, I thought I wanted to be an OBGYN. Started realizing though that I loved and had a passion for holistic, natural healthcare, and decided that chiropractic and with a focus on women's health would be more what I was called to do. And so I started practicing, and then I ended up having 3 kids pretty quickly, and so decided to stay home for a while. And within the last year decided to get back into women's health and hormones, and I started an online clinic, and this is definitely something I'm passionate about.
Excellent. So, and what brought you to New York? How did you hear of it?
So I met Mary about 2 years ago, and then last March I was on vacation and started looking through the pictures and just was not real happy with my skin. Had been doing a lot of making my own skincare ingredient beauty products at the time. And so I reached out to Mary and started trying the product, used them for about 5 days, shared them with my mom, and she loved them as well. And so I joined the company, and it was a great kind of thing for me to get out of the house, do a little bit, and start interacting with women again.
And she was one of the people that literally read every ingredient on the back of the bottle. So that was you.
Yeah, I was the one that would turn every box over, read every ingredient. Drug my feet a little bit, I think, at the beginning too, because I wanted to know what was in everything.
And I have to say, when I first started, I think I would have used anything if it worked.
Right.
But after being with this company for 6 years and just seeing how many people have issues, and I'm going to bring up the C word, but 1 out of 2 Americans will get cancer in their lifetime. So we are realizing that how much the environment and toxins and chemicals affect us. So I've gotten a lot more, I think, holistic and plant-based. And I was really happy to hear when you did a lot of the research on the products and how well we actually ended up faring. So,
yes.
Okay, so how do we rate products in the United States?
Okay, well, interestingly, when you look at the world, they do a much better job at deciding what we should have in our products, what we should be putting on our bodies, what we should be consuming. Europe actually bans 1,400 ingredients. Canada comes in at about 600, and the US does 30. 30 things are banned from our 30 ingredients are banned from our beauty products right now. So what I did was I took every one of our products and I looked at every single ingredient and hundreds of ingredients, and I put them individually into a database called EWG, which is an environmental working group. They have a skin deep database, and they put thousands of products and ingredients into a database, and then they rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, how hazardous they view that ingredient. And a 1 to is a low hazard, 3 to 7 is moderate, and then or 3 to 6, I'm sorry, and a 7 to 10 would be a high hazard rating. And our ingredients all came in 3s. And so that's pretty low. And a lot of people had asked, I saw a lot of people asking, Neora is not in Skin Deep, and they're not yet. But it also gave me the chance to actually look at every single ingredient, which was very beneficial.
And I talked to Amber, one of our co-founder, and we are submitting our products currently to EWG, but it takes months and months and months to be EWG certified. So until we are, I love that you have this background for us.
Yeah. So there was, I definitely found that, we are those 1,400 ingredients that are banned in Europe. None of our ingredients are in there. in addition to that, there is a group right now that they put out cleaner, safer skincare, and they ban an additional 100 ingredients, and we only have 2 that are in there. And actually I reached out to Neora and got a fantastic response about one of the ingredients, so we can actually put their response maybe in the comments, or I'll link it so that you can read for yourself what a great job Neora is doing to limit contamination concerns, which it was just the contamination that they were concerned about, not the ingredient itself.
Right. So based on your research and your background, how comfortable are you using these products, recommending them to people that have hormone imbalance or all sorts of issues?
Right. So the thing that I was most concerned at when I looked at the ingredients, I was comfortable. I was very confident in using it on myself, maybe my friends and family. And then I started having patients who are dealing with hormonal issues, or I have a lot of friends and family that have breast cancer, and they started asking the question. All of a sudden, I didn't become so confident in my response because I didn't actually know the research. After researching these, I have to say that I would be 100% confident in telling somebody these are very clean and non-toxic products.
And compare it to the other products that are on the market, compared to drugstore, compared to Nordstrom, high-end, and also compared to, there's a lot of companies that tout themselves as clean beauty products. So how would you compare us to them?
So I actually went and I looked several companies. I'll just throw out a couple, like Estee Lauder, Lancome, L'Oreal, Neutrogena. They all came in at a 7 hazard rating. And like I said, I could not find one ingredient over a 3 on our product. So we're going to come in somewhere in the, now, and I don't know how EWG ranks things, but we could not come in possibly over a 3. And I would be surprised. We had so many 1 and 2s with like maybe a one or 2 ingredients that are ranked a 3. So yeah, and even like Jason or Alba Botanica is another one. Bare Minerals, they all came in at 6 hazard. So even your more natural things that it would be in the natural aisle at Target or are sold in health food stores are ranking a 6. So just because other ones are touted as being natural, clean beauty products, they don't necessarily rank that great. So
a lot that you would find in Sephora, because I looked myself, so IT Cosmetics, for instance, and I have some 10s. There's so many 10s on there. So you really got to look at what you're using and what you're putting in your skin. Okay, but it also, too, has to work. You said you made your own products.
Right, yeah, I made my own products. I was the queen of all of the things in my kitchen were also in my bathroom. My kids know like 20 uses for coconut oil. Yeah. But it just didn't do anything. It honestly didn't. And I have very sensitive skin. I deal with rosacea. I have horrible acne, have my whole life. I have not had a pimple since April when I started using them.
I thought you were going to say since puberty.
No, I've had many since puberty. My rosacea has definitely decreased, and my skin looks amazing. So
it does.
So they work, and they're not toxic. So win-win.
That's right, exactly. So going through here, what would you say are your favorite products? Just to give somebody a little bit of an overview, someone who might be watching us tonight that doesn't know anything about Neora and our product line.
I would say probably my favorite is probably the night cream because it's so different. And I always like give this huge, I don't know if I scare people when I'm like, it's so different. It's going to feel so weird because it's not goopy. It's not thick. It's definitely different. It detoxifies your skin while you use it. So even though you could be the cleanest person in the whole world, you're going to still get toxins out of the air in your environment. And this helps to detoxify your skin.
And I love our new packaging.
Yes.
It turns.
And it is, if anybody saw, there is a Facebook post. I actually posted on my Facebook page the other day. It is recyclable, 100% recyclable. And you can take the lid off, you unscrew the cap, and the whole thing can be recycled now.
Oh, nice. And
Yeah.
you can also tell how much is left in the container,
which is also something.
which is a real, I mean, for us, practical wise,
Yeah.
that's a really, and so when you travel too, you just turn it and it locks it and you unscrew it and unlocks it. So, and the nice thing about this product, I think too, is it's for all signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, pore size, discoloration, uneven skin texture and tone. So one product is for all ethnicities, all skin types. Just easy.
Yes.
It's simple and easy and effective.
And our
and
collagen
safe.
masks, which they don't have anymore, but if they come
Right.
back out, they absolutely were 0 ingredients that had any toxicity, like 0.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
even if you have people that are
Wonderful.
really concerned about even having 1 or 2 product or ingredients that have, something, you could definitely encourage them to use those because they had nothing in them.
So what led you to want to do Neora as a business rather than just use the products?
I think I loved the products. I loved sharing them. I loved the idea that they worked.
Mhm.
That I needed to get out of the house a little too.
Mm.
It was a great way to just meet people, to spend some time talking to people. We always have a good time when we get together.
Yes.
And you're just sharing something that you enjoy using yourself. So it's not selling.
Mm-hmm.
It's sharing, which at first you're like, yeah, it's selling. No, it's really, you're just sharing. You're just telling people to use something. And then, like I said, once I found out how good they are for your skin, I just became even more passionate about sharing them.
Yes. And also too, when you get those before and after pictures.
Yes.
I know you took, so Suzanne did not take a before picture like we usually tell everybody to do, and half the people do it, but she found an old picture on Facebook. And so her before and after is on her Facebook wall, which we can post the link to that, and you can see the physical changes in your skin.
Yes, definitely.
And it's nice to be able to know that now too, you are totally running your business for free. You've been able to earn so much in free products since you've started, which is always our first goal. It's just to be able to earn your product for free. If you don't want to pay for it, it's a great perk to become a brand partner and just share the products. And then now she started to build a small team, which is amazing. So you're doing great.
Yeah.
Yes. So in closing, just talking to the people out there that are really concerned with toxicity, chemicals, and based on what the research that you have done in your background, do you want to just summarize and just share with everybody how you feel about that?
Sure. Yeah, I like I said, we have out of all the ingredients, 10 of them came up as a 3. And actually, when I did the research on those 10, and I did nerd out on the research, like true studies, the reason for them coming up with 3 really is not anything to be concerned about at all. And many of the ingredients are found in all natural, your cleaner, safer beauty care anyways. And then, like I said, the responses that I got from Neora, I went and asked them directly about a couple of the ingredients that I just needed to know to get their, what I wanted to know more about Neora's product and specifically, and their responses were amazing. They were so helpful. So I have the research. Like, it's boring, but if you want to know more, reach out to me, email me, get in touch with Mary or whatever. I will gladly share all of the research. And sometimes there are people that want to know a whole lot more.
And then just really brief too. And there's a couple products too, to me, that stand out with chemicals. The first one is obviously an acne product, what's out there in the market, which is benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, so those, and also sunscreens.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to talk about, and I know too,
and also a LumaBoost, because I posted a thing also about the dangers of retinol. Even though it's pure vitamin A, everybody thinks, oh, well, it's vitamin A. It actually, there are a lot of things saying that it could increase your risk of skin cancer because it makes your skin so susceptible to the sun. And they found that niacinamide and vitamin C, which are the two ingredients in Illuma Boost, actually are as effective, if not more effective, than the retinol. So that was interesting too. Not all natural ingredients are the best.
Try to give you the pictures too. I can, and for our guests that are here, let me show you just some of the typical results that you would get with these products by using our Illuma Boost. Let me see here. There we go. And I'm sorry, I can't share a screen on Facebook Live, but there's some just typical results that you would get with discoloration, sunspots with using these, and 2 weeks. So most of these results are 30 days or less.
And the complexion clearing, they say for acne, but it's a great exfoliator, and it's gentle. You hear people that do like chemical peels and things like that. This has a lot of citric properties to it, so they actually do help to remove those dead skin cells without using the chemical. So that is a great exfoliator, not just for acne. I know there's a lot of people who said that they love it, that it's fantastic for exfoliating your skin.
But if you do have a teenager or know of a teenager, compared to Proactive, that is full of chemicals. The pH on that is 11. The pH on these is skin, so it's 6 to 7. It's right in that range. And this works 80% of the time. It helps clear up your skin. Proactive is 50% of the time. It actually helps calm your skin down. It helps with inflammation and redness too. So compared to the other products that are out there. The science with all of our products are from Princeton University.
Yes.
So, which is the #1 medical research university in the country for the last 13 out of 15 years. They own the patents on, and all of our skincare products has patented molecules from their company. So no one else can copy what we have. I do want to talk to just a little bit about the new skincare that we have. Sunscreen. I'm sorry. Yes, sunscreen. Thank you.
Yes. So it prevents UVA, UVB, and also blue light, which is from your computer, from your phones, those types of things. Definitely different than it is light. It is. I know my mom actually said she doesn't even use the day cream anymore. She just puts that on, and it is so moisturizing and light, and and
it's not titanium dioxide or zinc dioxide based.
So it doesn't.
So you would see a white streak with those products. It's actually a patented ingredient called EcoVeil that we have in our product that's patented. It forms a physical barrier. So instead of having titanium dioxide or zinc dioxide in there, and it's reef friendly, which is big. A lot of chemicals, a lot of products have been banned. Oops, sorry. Instead of having kids, I have dogs. So the kids are hiding somewhere, but the dogs aren't. So, so if you want some more, and if you're a guest that have joined us tonight, I just want to say welcome. I know we got started again. Again, this is Mary Chipper and Dr. Suzanne Silva, but let us know where you're watching from. We would love to connect with you. If you have additional questions for us, please feel free. We're going to keep this video up in our Facebook group for the next 5 days. So if you have someone that you know that this is really a passion or something that they're interested in, you can invite them into our Facebook group and they can watch this video. So in closing, do you have any closing words you want to say?
If you have questions, you want more information, or you need, you have somebody that wants more details, absolutely reach out to me. I can put my information in the on Mary's wall so that you can get in touch with me. Like I said, I have all the actual boring details.
But I'm very excited about what you were able to find.
Yeah.
It's all good. So holistic, plant-based, clean beauty, safe skincare, non-toxic. So, all right, everybody have a great night. God bless. Oh, we got a clap.